It's James Steinhubel with TVU on the Business Channel. And today we have Austen Knopp Account Manager with Rockbox Structures. How you doing, sir?
Doing fantastic. And thank you very much for having me, James.
No, that's really good. That's really good. You guys are positioned. You got a neat business. You got some really cool things on the go. Talk about that and then a little bit about how you guys are dealing with COVID.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. So Rockbox Structures, kind of long story short, we're a modular manufacturing company specializing in modification of shipping containers. A lot of what we do revolves around the commercial side, industrial, creating offices or self-contained washroom facilities, tool cribs, storage, that kind of thing. We do a lot of really cool stuff in the entertainment industry, in the hospitality industry, and really any industry you can imagine. If you can think outside the box, and we can do something with that. So kind of what we've seen as a bit of a pivot. We're fortunate that we serve a lot of industries, so we haven't been too terribly decimated by this situation, but we're now seeing a lot more folks looking for just a basic container that they can take and turn into your storage around the house, or they might be doing moving plans around now, which is shipping container is excellent use for that. And a lot more of the commercial and industrial projects, the larger companies are still ready and raring to go and still expanding as hard as they can and hiring people. So we're still fortunately we're working well with that, and working with different medical companies to support some frontline services with mobile testing facilities and things like that. And we've got lots to offer.
That's excellent. That's excellent. So now, in terms of how you guys are dealing with, the present times of, COVID, you're bringing in shipping containers, you're dealing with things that are coming and going. You got a large staff, you're dealing with lots of metal. Well, what kind of things have you guys done to, protect yourself, but also be wise corporate citizens?
No, absolutely. So a few things, obviously, with having people come in and do viewings on containers, we absolutely want to be practicing proper social distancing. It's really hard to do that I'm really used to selling things and shaking hands, so that's new. But we're doing appointment only bookings. We're making sure that their staff in the shop, they're working on individual products rather than on teams, so that you're keeping themselves safe and distance, and just kind of being a little bit more cognizant of the people that are coming and going. And fortunately, we have a large facility that we're not terribly packed inside, so we're adapting a little bit and making things a lot cleaner for sure.
You guys are in an iconic building, where you're at. It's very interesting where you moved in. It's got to be a lot of good business vibe there. And so tell people where you are and how they can get a hold of you and stuff like that.
Absolutely. So we're just off of Argyle Road and 97th Street in the old Wilkinson Steel building. A really awesome facility. We are fortunate to share with a couple excellent other businesses. This is our manufacturing hub where we do everything in-house. So we have our journeymen, welders, electricians, and carpenters on staff, and as well as some other companies that we work with. In terms of getting in touch with us, website has a ton of resources and a ton of information on that, www.rockbox.ca, just as you see here. And as well, I'm always available by call or text at 780-246-1279. Or you can also do our 1-800 number, which is 844-ROCKBOX.
Okay, so people are out there, they've got tiny homes they want to do. They've got cabins they want to do. They want to have a workshop on their acreage with a drop-down front with some tools. They want to put their TV in there, and they got to put a bar in there, and have it secure, maybe not secure. What kind of design software? What's the specifications? People got some ideas. They just want to pitch them at you. How's it nice to share with you?
So we love ideas. My favorite part about this business is hearing, anything that somebody has an idea that they want to do with a shipping container, and really getting to bring the life out of that. We've had a lot of people that are interested in doing a lot of the work themselves. In that case, we can provide just a basic container, maybe some preliminary modifications, doing the hard part kind of thing. Also, we can totally outfit them. And I'm sitting in one of our living examples of our shipping container offices. So we have TVs in here. We have 4-zone air conditioning in here. We got drywall pocket doors. I got a big old garage door in here.
Are you on your phone? Are you on your phone?
No, on the laptop.
Oh, I was gonna say, take us out front, man. That would have been awesome. But next time,
you can't even tell. You can't even tell it's a shipping container. It's kind of crazy, actually.
Look at this.
That's the shipping container.
Wow. Oh, better go back inside.
And you can't even really tell it's a shipping container. Yeah, until you get around the outside edge there, and you can see that their doors are there. But other than that, you can't tell.
So what's a starting point for outfitted garage door, electrified with, you got plumbing in there too? Like, do you have the hookups in there or no?
This one in particular doesn't, because we have our washroom facility inside there, but we do a lot of the self-contained washrooms and things like that.
Okay. So it's tough. I thought maybe because you had one there, we could get a ballpark from you, but that's okay. You know what? You're an ideas guy. You know, you're a networking type guy. You know, in terms of building your business career. You kind of hold a really unique role. Not a lot of people may be involved, but not a lot of people are doing what you do. And you're a BNI Aspire President. You know, this is significant. This is a very significant position of influence in the community. Just share with people a little bit about BNI and then what you do in the organization.
Yeah, for sure. So BNI is a global networking organization. There's about 275,000 members across the world, and it's the most successful networking organization on the planet. There's about 35 chapters in and around the Edmonton area, and I'm fortunate enough to hold the president seat here from my chapter, BNI Aspire. We meet every Tuesday at 11 o'clock, and really the purpose of BNI is like-minded business people finding ways to do business with vetted individuals. And there's a philosophy that we all stand by, which is called giver's gain. My goal in the chapter is not necessarily to try and get as much business as possible. My goal as a successful member of BNI is to give as much business as possible. That policy is called giver's gain. And really the idea is, if I can help out as many people as possible, they're going to be more inclined to help us. And that's kind of the philosophy. And now is actually a great time. We're finding a lot of people are looking for new ways of doing business, new ways of connecting with people, and we're meeting virtually now. So just like this, actually on Zoom, if people can come in and check out what it's all about, and network with some people that are ready and raring to share business with each other.
It's neat, and so people can reach out on your LinkedIn, and you guys can chat about that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
So coming from that kind of position, being a marketing consultant with a very, very, now it seems like a very significant project on the go, an individual who is working with 30 business people. So you've seen, business people stall, stumble, go despondent, get angry, get anxious. And, as you're being a leader in that and bringing people forward, what kind of words of value could you share with our viewers today that would be helpful in this time? So
this is kind of an interesting time, and you're right. I mean, there are certainly, even within our own BNI chapter, one of our long-term members, he's a custom tailor, and he can't do his measurements. He can't really do any portion of his business because it's all, it's face-to-face, and that's about all there is to it. So, right now is a really interesting time to not only focus on personal development where you can, and if you're feeling up to it, but also to find ways and start conversations with people that you might not have otherwise thought of doing. LinkedIn is a great platform for that. Facebook is even becoming a really good platform for that. And just having a conversation about how other business people are adapting and how they're finding new ways to connect with their customers and to connect with other business people, because it's truly amazing to me how many other ways there are of doing business and generating income that you might just not have thought of yet.
Austen Knopp, Account Manager at Rockbox Structures and BNI Aspire President, Community Leader, and Community Champion. Sir, it was awesome. My mind is just racing. If I keep talking, we'll be shipping back fully tricked out houses back to China where those containers came from. But next time, thank you, sir.
I appreciate that, James. Thanks for having me. We'll have a wonderful day.
Thank you.